Hello from the pandemic epicenter for the Hangin' with Herky empire. Somebody got COVID. So it's not Herky either. Today's my first day out of bed in quite a few days.
Symptoms started Saturday.
So I still have it, but Herky wants to get down. I still have it, but I'm gonna go ahead and plow through our midweek chat today. No worries, I'm feeling much better than I was the other day, so I think we're gonna live here.
Let's see. The verdict is not in yet.
Yeah, the flu's tough. Nancy has not got it yet, so who knows? We'll see what next week brings.
Our son Eddie, our daughter-in-law, and our grandson Louis
Have all had it, but
Ellie and I have survived it so far. We'll see what happens.
So anyway, thanks for keeping me in your prayers. I appreciate it. We are going to keep moving on, though. Haven't been able to do much on our adventure van, but we've it's sitting in the garage right now, nothing being done.
The parts are in.
The parts are here, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Anyway, what'd you think about our video of Santa Claus, Indiana?
It was a fun day. And look at my little treasure I got. I love the gnomes. And so when I saw this, I thought I had to have it. I needed a new teacup for winter. So anyway, but it was fun. It wasn't as big as what we thought. In my mind, I had envisioned another Madison, Indiana. It was small, but it was still fun. I mean, it's worth a go.
I think kind of what in my mind was people talk about Frankenmuth, Michigan, where the big Christmas town up there. I was kind of thinking that. So this was pretty small, but it was definitely fun. One of the things that you didn't see in the video is that we had right there is Lincoln's home state park.
Right.
So I don't know if many of you know, but Lincoln lived in southern Indiana as a boy.
Well, there's a state park, and across the street is the National Monument, Lincoln's National Monument. So
we went over there. We had full intentions on bringing you some information about
staying all night.
Yeah, staying all night at the park and everything. We got there, and everything was closed because of COVID.
We could have camped, but it was like 3 in the afternoon, and we wanted to keep going.
Right. So
but if we could have gone through the monument, we would have spent the night, but it was too early to stop.
The monument was closed, and then the grounds, the inside of the monument was closed because of COVID, and then the grounds were closed because of construction. So there was really not much to show. We'll go back there sometime and hopefully show you that. But
now, Santa Claus, Indiana, I think there's more things to do in the summer than in the winter.
Probably, yeah.
Because there's like lakes, and then there's the amusement park.
The amusement park, yes.
So I think there would be more to do in the summer than in the winter. But that's
the amusement park. We have not been there ourselves, but they say that the amusement park, Holiday World, is one of a premier family entertainment center.
Well, and didn't you say like all the beverages are free?
All the beverages are free. Yeah. So it's pretty cool place.
Yeah.
It looked very clean and everything from the outside. So.
We may have to take the grandkids.
We might take our grandkids down there sometime, but it the trip was excellent. We, many of you know that we did that as a shakedown for our adventure van.
And the one day it was raining, well that day, it was raining, right? And cold. And so the van really was doing what we wanted it to do, except for it's not fixed up.
It's not built out yet.
Right, but we were getting in the side door, taking our shoes and coats off, and then climbing up in our seats. And then when we had lunch, I just went back there and made our lunch, and we sat back there and ate. So, but we're on the floor. So once it's built out, I think it's going to be exactly what we want it to be.
Some of the things that we realized on the trip, you might see in the video, is the van was squatting pretty bad in the back.
Yeah.
The springs were bad in the van. We didn't realize that until...
Well, the more we went, the more it squatted.
Yeah.
By the time we got home, it was really squatting bad.
It looked ridiculous.
I said, this is embarrassing.
First thing we did when we got back home is we put a new set of springs on the back of the van, and man, it was a big improvement.
Should we tell them how it was done?
How?
So Ed ordered the springs, thinking that he would put them on because he can do everything. But then he Googled it or YouTubed it to see, and he's like, "Oh no, I can't do it outside." So he went over to Big O Tower here in town. We take all of our business to them. And he said, "I bought the springs. I don't think I can put them on." And the guy, Ed's friend there, said, "Oh, Ed, just bring it over. I'll do it for you." So he got out of that one. Dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I tell you what, I had been really working on that van really heavy, and I got myself in over my head on a couple things. Well, that front
thing that you did was...
Yeah. So anyway, thanks to Tim and Mike, the guys at Big O Tire, they helped me out and bailed me out of that one. So
That was funny.
I definitely could have done it, but I don't know. It would have been a job. So I appreciate them helping me out there. But we found out that, and the other thing we found out was that the locks on the van, the power locks. Oh my, that was so frustrating.
It was locking all the doors with the key.
Yeah, because the power lock, the actuators aren't working on that. So got on Amazon, found a bunch of actuators for like $20 a piece, and we fixed that problem.
Well, not a bunch. You got 3.
We had three actuators. Yeah. So now we should be able to get in and out of the doors. All right.
Oh, and you fixed my door.
Oh, Nancy, that was the other thing.
That door handle was broke.
Nancy didn't have a door handle on her side of the
car. So I just sat there and, "Hello, you want to let me in? You want to let me out?"
So I had to climb in and open her door and everything like that. So
my list was long by the time we got home of things that needed to be fixed.
So I've got all that stuff fixed, and anyway, enough about the van.
Yeah.
We'll keep showing you as we get along with that, but we're good.
Okay, talking about Madison, Indiana just a minute ago. We went to the Children's Museum a few weeks ago with our kids and our grandkids. We saw the train that was used to pull things up that hill. Do you remember? Watch this.
Hi, we wanted to just give you a little update. If you remember a few weeks ago, we went to Madison, Indiana, and we talked about the Reuben Wells. It was the train that was built to pull cars up, actually push cars up this steep incline in Indiana. And we're today here at the Children's Museum, and we happen to find the very exact engine. Now, this isn't a replica. This is the actual Reuben Wells here at the Indiana Children's Museum. They also have a replica of the town of Madison, Indiana, and they're actually replicating and showing you the train that went up to the top of the hill. It's a really cute display here. What's interesting is they've got this church down there that, they've got the replica of the church built, and I quickly went to my phone and I can actually see the picture that I took of the church when we were there. So yeah, we're just here at the Children's Museum today with our grandkids, and we have just decided this is really cool just to actually see some living life history.
Find? I was so excited.
The same. It's not a reproduction.
It's the train.
The train.
In the Children's Museum here in Indianapolis.
Yeah. So that was
fun day.
Fun to do. I didn't actually know that the train was there, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah. We just stumbled on it, so that was fun. So we wanted to show you. So this week we have part 2 of that weekend, and we are on the Ohio River Scenic
Byway.
I would say highway, but it's byway. And that was a good day.
The whole day we were filming that, Nancy had a lot of trouble.
It was like Chewy.
Yeah, like the time we were in
North Dakota, South Dakota.
South Carolina.
What'd I say?
Dakota.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
Sorry, Gertz.
So we continued on the Ohio Scenic Byway. It's the Ohio River Scenic Byway. It's pretty cool. There's 2 of my favorite things in this next video. Some of my favorite things.
Well, yeah. What could they be? Let's see. Maybe a train and maybe a river and a boat. I don't know.
Yeah, we got some really good shots of the river and some river traffic and some boats.
And the best campsite ever, right?
We stayed at Walmart that night.
But it was free. Your favorite word. I think he had a great night's sleep just because
I don't think
it
I
was
got any
free.
shots of that in the video, but we actually instead of staying at the park, we just stayed at Walmart, and it worked out pretty good. Only thing was there was one. I made one mistake. The last time we used the generator, I forgot to fill it up with gas.
That's right. I
So
forgot about that.
we stopped for the night at Walmart. We watched a little bit of Andy Griffith before we went to bed, and then we woke up about. I used to usually just let the generator run, and it runs a little heat in there, keeps us warm, and that. We woke up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and the generator was out of gas, which normally doesn't happen. And I realized, I forgot to fill the generator up with gas. It was fine. We didn't get. I mean, it was in the 40s, so
Yeah.
it wasn't like we were freezing to death in there.
But it dawned on both of us at that moment. Oh, when we used it the last time, and when we left the gas station, we remembered we didn't fill it up, and then we got home and we forgot.
Right. So
It all came flooding back at that moment at 3 a.m.
I learned my lesson there. Make sure
The next morning, always fill
always
your
fill the
generator
back up. So anyway, the day was great. I think you're going to really like the Ohio River Scenic Byway.
You did it.
I know, it's so hard. One of the things I keep wanting to say is Ozark
Right.
Scenic Byway, because where we grew up in Missouri, there is an Ozark Scenic Byway.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah,
too.
I keep saying that. But anyway, good times. Be watching for that video coming out Sunday. I think
It's a
you
good
appreciate
day.
it.
Yeah.
Everybody that reaches out to us every week by email and in the comments, we really appreciate that. We enjoy hearing from everybody. So just want to say thank you. We don't take that for granted that you take the time every week to watch our videos and comment and say nice things to us. And we just really appreciate that. So we're thankful for that. You can follow Herky on Facebook.
Yes, he has a Facebook account.
And I think you'll like seeing what he's up to. But until then, we'll see you on Sunday.
Yep.
Bye now.
Bye.